Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing an unboxing, first impressions, and flip through of the Magic Night, a tarot deck of mushrooms by Sara Richard. So I saw this deck recently and it is just stunningly gorgeous, and I decided to treat myself and go ahead and get it. So with that, let me get this plastic off of here and let's take a look. I absolutely love the symbolism of mushrooms pushing through, rising above obstacles, challenges, and then also just the diversity that they have, you know, embracing your own diversity and individuality. I just absolutely love that. A nice green inside. So I was really excited to get this. We got some ladybugs, some crickets and a feather, lizards, spiders and eggs. Gorgeous box, absolutely gorgeous. Let's go ahead and take a look at the little booklet here. It's full color booklet. Okay, so let's see here. It is Adams Media published it. It is a brand new deck, 2023. And some information on mushrooms, some acknowledgements, and the contents of the booklet. It's a good chunky booklet. Let's take a look at spreads, page 18. I always like to see what kind of spreads they include. We've got a 1-card spread, your typical 3-card spread, the Celtic cross, so the basics, as well as a 6-card pentagram spread. It says that it will help you paint a portrait of yourself from an elemental point of view, allowing you to move easily, view your true self. It might help you see where imbalances may be hiding in plain sight. Cool, I'll have to try that out. And then we have the cards. So the major arcanas, the cards are a full page. Looks like they have a explanation of the card. It gives you the type of mushroom it looks like that's on there. Chicken of the woods is one of the easiest mushrooms for beginner foragers. So it tells you about the mushroom that's on the card, gives you some upright and reversal meanings. That's nice. Okay, and let's look through to the court cards. These cards look gorgeous. Wands. So it gives you a little bit about each element, the different suits and the element they represent. And then the individual cards have just a small picture, but still full color. Let's see. Does it tell us about the mushroom on these ones? Yes, and it tells you a tiny bit about what the name is at minimum of the mushroom that's on the card. This one says, burn morals rise from forest fire, scorched earth to fruit into creatively shaped harbingers of an upcoming mushroom feast. Very cool. So it looks like they've done a lot of thought into placing the different types of mushrooms with the symbolism of the cards. I love that. And then again, we have an upright and a reversed meaning. Just a little bit less information for the cards. And the rest of the cards here. Very pretty. Let me see if there's anything else in the back. Well, space for notes, some websites, and it looks like some book recommendations. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. Okay, it looks like the box is a little oversized. This is the first time I've actually seen this. They have like a little insert in there. Let's see how that fits again. Does it go to the top of that? I would probably keep it just because the box is large. I see. So the insert fits flush with the top of the cards, and then the book. That way the book can be a slightly larger size. I may actually just put the book in the bottom of the box and take out the insert and put the cards on top. They still store pretty well that way. We'll see. But I think that's interesting that they did that. All right, so let's take a look at the backs first. Very cool looking backs. Definitely reversible. Well, maybe actually. Interesting that the image is reversible, but if you actually look at the border here, you can tell the design is slightly different where the dots are. You can actually tell if it's upright or not if you pay attention closely to that. Great, I actually kind of like that. It's different. Okay. Oh, and let's see the thickness. Oh, they're pretty thin, but I actually kind of like that. And they got a very matte finish. So they'll shuffle nicely, which is good because it's a chunky deck. It's not too thin, but they're definitely on the thinner side. They're very bendy enough for shuffling. Okay, let me go ahead and zoom in and let us take a look at these gorgeous cards. Okay, it looks like on the card here, it gives the name of the mushroom and the scientific name, and then the name of the card. Make sure I have enough room to. So that is really neat. I'm curious what the other cards look like with the information on them. That's beautiful. I like how they've included in some of these, it looks like some different plants and insects or animals as well for some additional symbolism. Okay, go ahead and move these to the side. Okay, so on the Ace of Wands, again, we have the name of the mushroom with the scientific name and then the name of the card. Very cool. I actually really like that. That's cool looking. Okay, so I'm noticing so far that on the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands, so these court cards and the Queen and the King, they all have a lizard on them. So they're using, that might even be a salamander, and I'll have to read the book and see what symbolism they have there. But for the wands, for fire, so I bet you the different insects and such on the box are probably the different ones that are for each of the court cards for the suits. Beautiful. Just the artwork and the imagery on these cards is stunning. So it looks like also on the different suits, I noticed that the border is a little bit different. Let me see, I think this one was, yeah, different flowers or plants used in the border for the different suits. And the flowers are also the color that's associated with the elements. Can't wait to spend some more time with these cards. It looks like there's a lot of depth to them. And these court cards have the feather, it looks like. Actually, let me see. We've got a frog on there. Something else, not sure what that is. And a feather here with a snail. So this one, is it a snail? Is it a snail that's on all of them? I'm not sure. I don't see a snail on the page card, but this looks like perhaps it could be on there. It kind of looks like snail symbolism almost for the court cards, for the cups. Okay, so let's look at the swords. Hopefully you can't hear that in the background. My kitty is locked out while I am recording this, and she is not happy about it. She just realized that she was locked out of the room. Beautiful cards. Mushrooms also represent a lot of healing and supportive energies as well. Okay, so let's see what the court cards are here. So here is the Page of Swords. I can't really see a specific, I mean, it looks like a dragonfly maybe on there. Yeah, it looks like dragonflies again. So perhaps the swords are represented with dragonflies. The borders on these look like bird of paradise and maybe lavender. Okay, and last but not least, we have the Pentacles suit. a pretty card. I really like that. All right, let's see what the core cards have here. So, yep, it looks like there's a ladybug on there. So it looks like maybe all of the court cards have a specific insect. I'm thinking that the cups was a snail. I just didn't find it on one of the cards. These are absolutely stunning. There you have it. That is the Midnight Magic Tarot deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these a couple different ways, just so that you can get a feel for how they shuffle, and then lay down a few cards, just so you can see what they look like. Lay down in a spread. These shuffle very nice. Oops. My shuffling skills aren't the best for the riffle shuffle. Let's try that again. But the cards do shuffle very nicely. It's just I don't usually shuffle them this way. Anyhow. All right. I do a lot more overhand, so let's try that as well. They fit very nicely in my hand. The size, at least for my hands, they comfortably are easy to grab and do the side shuffle. Just more my style. Sometimes I like to kind of side shuffle them lightly. I tend to do that more with decks that have edging. These just have the nice white cardstock, and let's go ahead and take a look at what they look like in a spread. Let's do one more. Very pretty. Oh, love that. All right, let me know what you think down in the comments. I can't wait to work with this deck and just really dive into looking at the artwork on it as well and getting to know it. It's got a very calm feeling energy, so I'm really looking forward to working with it. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments, and thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.